Good morning, everyone. Today I am talking about Ima's Home. We're talking about Ima's Home because it's our annual 5K this week, and this is a big event for us. This is where we raise a big portion of our budget. Here's the link if you want to be a part of it. I'd love for you to come and participate. We have a great day, fun day. Now, I don't run it, I walk it, but there's a lot of fun events that happen on that day, a lot of good fellowship and just a fun time. And if you can't, then I'd just love for you to donate. We need the help. And if you want to donate once or if you want to set up a reoccurring giving, you can do that at our website. And here's our website for you to go and take a look at it. Now, this is my second attempt to make this video because I just talked out of my heart earlier and it was 26 minutes. So I'm going to try and cut it down pretty drastically so that you won't get bored with it. Let me just talk about our physical buildings that we have. I mentioned to you on Monday that we had the one building that we started with in 2013, and today we have two full campuses, a boys campus and a girls campus. And our kids started getting old enough that we first had to build two buildings on the original campus, one building for boys, one building for the girls, and then we filled all that up and saw that we needed a second building. So we've fortunately, God really provided for us. We were able to buy a second campus. These campuses are about 3/4 of a mile apart. And one of them is for boys, one of them is for girls. Now, on the girls' campus, we do have the small boys, the toddlers, and the babies still live there because the older girls are a lot more help with babies than the older boys are. But God's really blessed us. We have beautiful campuses. I won't go into all of the details, but we have enough rooms and space at this time for about 250 children. We're at 160 presently. We have 160 children. The big piece of the puzzle we're missing is there's one more dorm that needs to be built on the boys' campus, and that dorm will be big enough to hold the older boys, about 50 older boys, and that will give us the opportunity to have about 150 boys and 150 girls. Now, we've never tried to say, let's keep it even, but it's amazing as we've grown and we've kept watch on the how many boys there are, how many girls there are. It very rarely varies, 2 or 3. It's almost like it's neck and neck, the amount of boys and girls. As a matter of fact, when we were at 150, we had 75 boys, 75 girls, and that's kind of how it's been for the existence of the orphanage. Let me just tell you a little bit about the day in the life of the children. We have 160, as I've told you, and we have, I think it's 134 that go to school. So the big thing is every morning getting breakfast and get our kids up, get them ready. Thank God for good staff members. We've got great staff members. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. And then the kids start riding the bus as early as 5:30 for the 7th through 12th grade because they have a split session. The school crowding is so there's so much crowding there in the schools that they have to have two different sessions, a morning and an evening session. So some kids go at 5:30, then they get home about 11:30. The other kids go at 12 and they get home about 6 o'clock, I think is what the numbers are. Then the elementary school, they go, I think their classes start at 8:30 and last to about 3. So our buses are running with that many kids, and also the kids come home for lunch, so that's another trip. I think we have 2 vans that transport our children. I think both of them make around 16 trips a day, if I remember correctly. We run the tires off of them for sure. When the kids come home from school, they have lunch, of course, and then in the evening there is dinner. In the evening time, it's all about homework. It's all about getting ready for tomorrow, and that's, of course, Monday through Thursday night. Friday night is, okay, we're through for the week. Let's relax. And, of course, they eat 3 good meals a day plus snacks. And then Saturday is just relax. We don't do a lot of things on Saturday until the kids kind of wake up, and some some of them wake up early, some of them wake up late, but when they do, it's just a lot of playing, a lot of activities. Sunday is church time. We have great church services with them. The kids sing, they lead worship, they play the instruments, they have taught mostly self-taught. And it's just a beautiful sight to see all those children in there worshiping God together. Now, we do have another program called One Child. We're partnered with One Child Ministry, which is a worldwide global ministry, and they target children that have been impoverished and help them. And so we have another 150 children that come onto our campus 2 to 3 times a month for like a church service, a training, and then we also give them groceries to help them and their family eat. So that's a lot of fun, and the kids have great days. Now, summer is completely different. Summer is much more relaxed, a lot of just activities of fun, of playing, trying to take them 2 or 3 times during the summer to a special event like a youth conference or youth camp, a museum, and then, of course, just try to have fun with them. Our kids, when they come in, they get all of the medical help they need. The medicine in the Philippines is for everyone. It's free. It's part of their taxes that they pay. So all of our kids go to the doctor regularly. We have doctors that come on our campus and give checkups, dentists that come onto the campus and give checkups. And several of our children have braces. They have false teeth if they need them. Because unfortunately, some of our kids come to us and they've never brushed their teeth before. They've lived on the streets, and maybe all of their teeth have been rotted out, to be honest with you. So they give them false teeth, and we just take care of everything they need, all their school needs, all their medical needs, and I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that we're able to do that. Now, our children that graduate high school in a normal environment, in the social services of the Philippines, that's just it. They're out of the system. But we decided early on that we were going to walk with our children even through college to help them get an education and hopefully help them get a job where we could. But we still feel 100% responsible for them when they're in college. So we graduated our first 3 young ladies last year. All 3 of them are in college today. One of them studying to be a civil engineer. One of them studying to be a social worker with psychology, and one of them is studying to be a secondary teacher. I'm really thankful. They've had a great school year. They finished their first year of college at the end of March, so they're almost at the end. They've passed all of their exams. They're doing great, and I'm really, really proud of them. This year, in the end of March, we graduate 5 high school students. And so they're all already applied to college. They already decided what they're going to do. One wants to be a lawyer. One wants to be a IT computer person. One wants to be a flight attendant or a travel consultant. One wants to be a nurse, and one wants to be a school teacher. So a lot of good things. They're all going to the same college next year. Now, a lot of the college in the Philippines is free if they apply and get the right kind of scholarship, which most of our kids are eligible for because they are orphaned. But sometimes we have to pay extra if they're choosing special courses, like the lawyer. Of course, that's a specialized course, and it's something we'll take care of. We also make sure that they have a good dorm to live in and spending money. And if the dorm isn't appropriate, or perhaps the school that they're going to doesn't have dorms, then we'll rent a room or an apartment for them, furnish it, make sure that they're okay. Most of them, the girls that are in college, they come home on the weekend to IMAs. They have siblings there, and of course they come back and they're still a part of the family. And it's okay right now for 2 or 3 to come home, and next year it'll be 8, and then the next year it'll be 10, but then the following year we have 14 seniors that will graduate. So we got to figure out what we're going to do with them as far as housing them during their weekends off, and also during the summer. Where are they going to go? They don't really have homes. They don't have places to go. So I'm trying to figure out how to build little dorms or small rooms that they can occupy and have a place to come back to. We can't put them back into with the rest of the kids, the smaller kids. There's no room. But most of the kids that are going to be going to school and graduating over the next couple of years have younger siblings, so they'll need to come back to maintain that family unit. So help me pray about that. All right, I've been going 11 minutes. What else could I say about today? Well, there's 160 children. God is constantly blessing us with children. Just last week, we took in 9 more children that had gone through some horrific things, and I'm thankful that we have a safe place for them. And I believe that the future is bright. All the kids work hard, study hard. Some have some disabilities or some shortcomings in their ability to make good grades, but I'll talk a little bit on Friday about the trade school that we're going to open for those kids. And so there's a lot of good things happening at Ima's home. And again, here's the link for our 5K. I'd love for you to be a part of it. And thank you just so much for your support. Thank you for listening. I hope you'll join with me. First of all, if you haven't seen Monday's devotional, I guess that's what I'm calling it. It's about how God called me and how we first started. Today was more about what's happening today. And then on Friday, I want to talk about what I think God wants to do in the future for Ima's home. I've gone long enough. Looks like 12 to 13 minutes. So I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you on Friday.